friends, Allison here with AJ's Inspired Life, and today I have another What's on My Desk for you. Going through stuff and putting away stuff and trying to organize a little bit, and I came across one of my old first projects that I think, in looking back, really inspired me. Excuse me, there's my arms. I'm pulling up my sleeves for you guys. Really kind of started the journey into daily journaling, into a committed practice of journaling and keeping memories. I had been scrapbooking, and I had done some journaling, but not a creative journal, and certainly not with any sort of diligence or commitment. And so, as most of you know now, if you have been watching my videos, I do a Fobonichi, or a daily journal, a daily creative art journal. This might have been the start of it in kind of looking back. Again, I had done some art journaling and whatnot, but this was really kind of the beginning of my committed journaling. So I just thought I'd show it to you really quick, and we'll do a flip through. So this is from 2014, and this is the Documented Life project, and it was an amazing year. Can you see that yumminess? It is a year's worth of journaling and prompts, weekly prompts. It was a free program put on by Ray Missingen. What's her name? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally mess that up. And I believe there was 3 ladies total, maybe 4. Sandy and Ray, and anyway, they all had prompts and stuff to do. So I thought I'd flip through it with you. I was really sad when they decided not to do it again for the next year. And then I think the year after that, they maybe did it, but it was like a paid program or something. And by that time, I think I was in my Fobonichi and doing my own thing. And okay, I just want to make sure I have you. So first off, they did it in a Moleskine weekly, or whatever that format is. I could not get one. It was like sold out, or when I ordered it, it was like so expensive because just whatever. And so I found this journal on like eBay or Amazon, whatever. It is a Lang, which I love the artwork of Lang anyway. I used to buy a lot of their calendars, and obviously cut up the calendars afterwards, so I love it. It's the same format though, so it definitely worked with what they were, suggesting we do. It had an elastic band on it. I tied some extra ribbons here, and then this is like a paper clip. So let me see if I can flip through this. I want to get it set up, and then I will make sure I have you guys. And let's see if I can. Okay, we'll do that. All right, here we go. In the beginning of the book, okay, so Documented Life 2014. In the beginning of the book, I made just my own checklist, obviously. So each week was a prompt. Okay, so like week 1 was front door. And I don't remember if there was more prompts, like a technique or something. I don't think there was, but the prompt was front door. They would all put their ideas that they had online, and then everybody would share. Very similar to what many of us do now. So these were the prompts, and I would just add to it, obviously, every week. And then, yeah, so cool. So anyway, I didn't write them each on each page, I guess is why, I have them here, and obviously some of them are self-explanatory, but I'll flip through it semi-quickly. And so, just some collage things. So you can see the prompt was front or door, and I put my door. This is a picture, but it's completely faded now, which is too bad. So I basically did a picture here and saying like, this is my door. And you can see I started February 1st. So I started late again. I couldn't get the journal. Maybe I found it later, whatever. So I did a prompt here of my door, and we had a very old house. And anyway, so that was my door. And then I made a prompt here of what I wanted, my dream door. So So I'll just keep going. So then, you know, the journaling, and I think I was catching up or something here. This was a picture of me. So lots of flips, you know, kind of like this. And then I added a tip in almost, I think, weekly, because this is kind of where the journaling for each day went, if that makes sense. And let me make sure I have you on those flip outs. No, not quite. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. So picture of me. This was probably flips or envelope. I mean, we could look, right? It's envelope. So I made an envelope, attached a different envelope here with a pocket. And then here, this is like a perfume thing from a magazine. I love this paper. Oh my gosh, I remember that set. All right, so still not documenting daily stuff. So I don't know when I started that. I don't know if I went back and caught up on prompts. I'm not too sure. This was like hidden journaling or something, I think. And so I journaled, which I'd done before. I do it a lot at work. We journal, then you paint over it, if you will, cover it up. And then I chose like one word out of it and then added this, right? So some little flags here. Oh, doodle. So this was like a Zentangle that I did. Kind of fun. Some more journaling, some quotes. Oh, okay, so here. So we're on February 5th, and it says, today my journal came. I spent 4 to 5 hours starting it, taping it, and dreaming, and I can't wait to catch up. And so that's why. So I went back and I did these prompts maybe, and then that's why there's not daily journaling. So this is a girl from, let me just see what week, I don't even know. Yeah, so it says, this is my Pinterest inspired page. Oh, so that was the prompt. By the artist I chose was Christy Tomlinson. And she does the she art, or these she girls. I just love them. Love them. So that was her. Oh, so much fun. This was a repeat colors and patterns. So I obviously chose like pink and blue, and then tags. So here I'm starting to journal, like my kid tried out for the soccer team. This was his number. Oh, so this was the prompt. Adding flaps, I guess. And this I've Mod Podged on, so I don't know. So here's a flap, here's a flap, here's a flap. Oh my gosh. And then look, more flaps, and more flaps. Oh my gosh, you guys, I remember making this and having a blast. These are just Project Life cards taped together. So, oh my gosh, what fun. So I think it's fun to look over past things and just say like, oh, I remember doing that and it inspires me. Like I might pull this and try it. That's really fun. So here is some journaling this way. And then, oh, I remember this prompt. This was recycle. This was recycled. This is all trash. This is off of a beer thing. I remember very clearly. Candy wrappers, obviously. This is off something. Cereal. Popcorn, obviously. Oh, and look, mailed my first Happy Mail. And again, I wish I had known. I didn't write who it's to. I mean, I wish. So, week 10, me, what makes me A to Z? And I didn't do it. I know why I didn't do it, and that's because I had made a scrapbook page. I had made a scrapbook page about this prompt that I fell in love with, and so I did not, I certainly couldn't duplicate it here, and yeah, so anyway. Oh my gosh, this is a quirky bird from... who does those? Willowing, maybe? I remember making the quirky bird. Journaling. Oh, this was like make a creative character or something, or collage, maybe. So I kind of made this thing this way. Here's that drywall tape I've told you guys about. I just love it. Here's a punch that I cut. This is actually my half. This is a flower punch, you guys. This is obviously the other half of it. I showed you this in about 2 videos ago, and I just punched it and then cut it in half, obviously, and then mirrored the, so I put week 12 here. Week 13. Oh, this prompt. This prompt was let someone else draw in your journal. And so my daughter drew this owl on another piece of paper. She was practicing for an art show at school that she was entering, and this was her practice one that she gave me for my journal, and she like colored it and everything. I just cut it out, obviously, and glued it in here. This is, the prompt was about your name. So again, I'm doing some daily journaling this way, and then what's in a name. Oh, so this was document your name, and I did mine in signal flags. I don't know if you can see it that way. I enjoyed that. That was fun. This was pick a color and collage or something. Ooh, this is so not me. This is the opposite of me. That's so funny. Or maybe, I don't know. And then obviously some journaling, and then like a tip in. So like I'd done some journaling and then this happened, or I forgot to journal it. So I just tipped in a little note that way. This is maybe recycle. I don't know what the other one was. Let's look, shall we? Bird, magazine, collage, name, monocolor was pink. Oh, use a box. This is week 16, use a box. So this was, we're in the middle of cookie season, and I was the troop leader for 7 years, and we were in cookie week. So, yeah, big deal. And I was, you know, I don't know. I think it's good. Like, it said really cool things on the box. So goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. Oh, what a girl can do. So pretty cool. Now I'm just curious. Now I might have to flip. Okay, yeah, so 17 is shoe. So this was like the bottom of a tennis shoe, obviously. And then I think I wrote like, I just pulled 2 shoes that inspire me. Like, this is obviously a fitness shoe. I wish I wore shoes like this or dressed like this, but no, I don't. I have to wear more functional clothes really for work. So you guys, if you know me, come on now. Look, there's my punch. There's my punch. All right. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for finding me. I hope you subscribe so you can see when I do post more stuff. This punch has been around forever. So, and it's my absolute favorite. So that's why I always point it out. This is, I guess, a quote maybe. So I did it that way. So again, basically I'm doing the, you know, whatever journaling on kind of this daily thing and trying to design these pages, and then doing the prompt, I guess, on a tip in like that. Oh, I love this page. I love this page. Oops, need glue. Okay, this week was random act of kindness. Let's just check to make, yep, Iraq. So I made a little envelope and then glued it in, and I made a little snippet for each day. And on the back, so it says, I don't know if you can see it, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on the back of each card, I wrote a little tidbit of what I did that day for Iraq, right? So it was things like did something for the neighbor, you know, paid for someone's coffee, like little tiny things like that. So as you know, since I'm here, I'm going to use my super expensive glue and just see if I can restick this a little bit. Okay. All right. So some of these are just crazy busy. Like I just, like, it's not a planner, obviously. And so, talking about fundraising at school and just all that kind of stuff. Look at that collage. That's pretty cool. Oh, so I used to do this too. This was when things stick out for me. So I put favorite quote from a client this week, and she says, I have the power to change things up. So we were working on affirmations and shifting belief systems and all that kind of stuff. And so this was my page for that. I thought that was kind of fun. I don't know what 20 is. It's going to stamp in a new way. So I don't know, like, this is, I don't know what all of this is. It's not really stamping, but maybe I decorated the page before I did it. And then this was the prompt here. So, again, so this I've showed you in another journal, and I can't, the prompt is house. I can't remember now. So I got this in a Happy Mail. She may have sent me 2 or 3 of them. And then I added to this one, but I started making some of these, like with little newspaper and, like, you know, trying to use that idea because I just love it. So these are punches. I punched these out and then, like, glued them on here. And then I ran like a red thread around this way. This, like, I don't know what you call it, baker's twine maybe. I stitched that around these sides here. Okay. Memorial Day. And so this was a stamp set I have. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. I love that. This was a couple stamp sets I have, but so again, I don't know if I kind of prepped. I can't really remember. And these obviously pages are prepped, but I didn't really write. So again, it's a new practice for me. I really enjoyed the art part. Obviously, this is gratitude. I was learning how to make these circles. These were really fun. I'd like to make these again. So again, okay, this I know was off a weekly calendar that I had, like, on my desk. It kind of like sat up and it had like a thing, and I never use it because that's not how my brain works and, like, at work or whatever, but I just, like, cut it out and used it this way, which otherwise I just use it as a note. I used to use it as a notepad, really. 24. Now I'm curious. Okay, book pages was the prompt here. So I just used a book page, I guess. And then I just did my own journaling on top of it using some stickers and whatnot. Oh, and so these are all book pages that I cut out and made my days this way too. So that's an idea. I believe this is heart. 25, is heart. And so this was a sticker set I had, and then I cut scrapbook paper out this way. This is June. It is my birthday week, and the quote was Bible prompt. So that is not a Bible prompt. Wait, is that right? Bible quote. I guess they said quote, like Bible quote or a regular quote. I don't even know. So I chose this one by J.K. Rowling. It matters not what a person is born, but who they choose to be. And so because it was my birthday week. So I did that. This week is what? 27 is, crossword. So this will be interesting. So... oh, my stickers fell off. Oh, World Cup. Yep. So this was a tag I made. This was, oh, look at this. This is from McDonald's. Oh, yeah, because it's World Cup. And then look at their fry. I remember this. Everybody was like, you have to go to McDonald's. We love the World Cup. So that was their fry thing. And then the tag I put was a crossword was the prompt. And I used it to write the teams that were in the World Cup at that time. And tucked it in that way. 28 is a little pick. I obviously didn't do it. Gosh, I love this paper. Oh. All right, 29. So see, look at, this is like a stamp I have. This is just a big thing that I stamped on there like that. Painting night with my friend, like where you go and have wine and paint those things, you know. So that's a fun one. I like that. So I might go back to more of this kind of journaling and try it for a little bit. This I just posted a picture of recently when I found it on my shelf. Oh, you can see, oh, they're stuck together because it was wet when you can see that it ripped. So August. So again, this is like acrylic paint. You can hear it, but it also, and it has a glossy glitter on it. So, it, you know, you have to choose your pins, obviously. Made a little envelope and a tag, be your own kind of beautiful. I think I got that in Happy Mail, actually. I don't remember making that. The next week, that's kind of fun, is probably gratitude or something. It says, we are fortunate. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Week 33. It's my birthday week. So this is not mine, my son's birthday week. This is his golden birthday. So I did the gold. I did the gold here. I need to know what the prompt is here. She is so scary looking. Oh, it's a face. Yeah, so this is my attempt at drawing a face. Oh my gosh, how scary. And I drew it on, looks like wax paper. I should probably not glue it with this glue, but that's okay. It has Mod Podge and everything else behind it, so it's just not sticking. That's funny. She is freaky looking, but she's like supposed to be that She-Man or whatever from the circuses a while ago or whatever. I don't know. And then I love this quote. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I have to remind myself of that often. Helps me detach a little bit and say, you know what? That's not my issue. That's your issue. Leave it over there. Thank you. I don't know what this is. This is me, obviously. Oh, significant numbers, it looks like, is the prompt. And so I was trying to figure out years and birthdays and grades. And this is just a flower I drew on some watercolor book paper that I did. September, first day of school. So this prompt was white pen, and I obviously didn't do it. I can tell you, I still to this day do not have a white pen I love. And believe me, I've tried. I know everybody loves these. I don't. I just, yeah, I'm not a white pen person, except I do have a Posca marker now, and I love it. But I don't have, like, I don't write with it. It's more for, like, decorating and whatnot. I love this. Again, this is that same paper pack. I obviously was using this up, and I love it. I wish I love it. I don't know what brand it is or anything. And this lady I glued on here. I forgot where I got her. She's pretty. Feathers was the prompt. I don't know. Again, made a pocket, made a tab. Oh, look, my punch. Fun little pocket there. But like that, I may like take and like use, because is it doing anything in here? I may use that. Folded out page here. Drips and dribbles was the prompt. I remember making this and really liking it. Excuse the music. My son is up doing laundry.
Hey, you on the phone?
Yeah. I put paint and then, you know, tip the book this way and it drips, and then put paint and dripped it this way, and then put her, this was actually a guy, and I made it into a girl and put her on top, and it looks like it's coming out this way. And then I did journaling about work, basically, and kind of like letting it all go. I liked this one. Just again, I'm not too sure, so I can tell you I would never use, I don't know if there was a color prompt as well. Like, I don't know, I would never use like pink and brown and purple. So I can't remember if there was a color prompt or if I just was like trying different stuff. I'm not too sure. So this is off of a old calendar. I've sent some of you Happy Mail that had some of these cut out in it. I love that. Oh, here you go. Colors that I never use. You guys, yes, I'm telling you, this is not, yes. All right. And just, again, this is like watercolor paper. So, okay, what's this prompt? Week 41, dots, polka dots is the prompt. And so I did some polka dot washi. And you guys, just so you know how much I hoard stuff, I literally have this on my desk. And it's not close to empty. Yeah. So we need to be using up our stuff. So anything polka dots, like stamps, washi, this was duct tape. The rainbow stuff is duct tape. And I did some, the big dots behind here are like bubble wrap, right? Where you spray paint or, you know, watercolor on top of it or something, and then dab it like that to get those polka dots. Yeah. All right, 42. Don't really know. Let's see what 42 is just for fun. 42 is, oh, stars. Okay, so I just did stars that way. 43, oh, this is what's on your desk, or like your view right now. And so I like tried to draw my, I know it's really busy, but tried to draw this calendar, obviously, and then what's in front of me. I had some, I don't know what, little flower in front of me or paints, I don't know. This is still my pen holder. If I tilt my camera this way, they are still right here. And then this container, it had like a big clip flower on it, and I took it off, but this container with my rulers is like over there. And we live in a completely different house now. That's funny. And I do have these same little shelves like here. And then this is my clear like drawers of washi this way. That's funny. Yep, that's my desk. All right, this one is maybe Halloween. Oh, what fun. Look at those colors, fall. Oh, you guys, this paper set, oh, I wish I could remember. I mean, look how cool that is. So cool. All right, this was, oh, okay, this was fun. Week 45, I'm just going to check it really fast. It was tabs. So use a tab. And I used bread tabs, which some of them looked like they have a heart in them to me. So see, this one does not. This one has a different shape. But some of them have these hearts, and I just love them. And so I just put stickers on them and then made a tab. And I just, oh, I put how blessed are we celebrated 17 years of marriage this week. So yeah, that was a fun one. Oh, this is like material or something. This was a hard one for me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, so that's the same quote from that stamp set I have. So you can see the weeks are kind of divided differently. I've tried to like design the pages differently. I don't know why. I don't even know. Oh, I know what it's supposed to be, a beaver for Oregon State because ASU lost. That's funny. This is supposed to be like material, I guess. So I made, like, I have this, and then I added this as like a skirt, and then I have this as a pocket that's a material, and a quote that I put in there. I'm not doing this project real justice, you guys, because I'm sure there was more to it, but I know I just wrote down the prompts. Oh, make a map. So this was a map, like this is like a mind map. Other people obviously did like geographical maps and whatnot, but I just did a mind map. And then this week was gratitude. So I guess I just tipped that on to get the design behind it, maybe. And this is just composition, regular composition. And then, so I'm journaling a little bit more consistently this way. You can tell it's hard to journal. I mean, you can see, right, how, as you guys know, journals get fat when we do. Oh, this one. So this was, I put all the week here. And then just, I was going to like draw out more. I don't know. But this one, look how fun this is. This is fun. Can you see that hand trace? So I just, this is a this is a picture from like a, you know, a coffee table book, if you will, that I got at Goodwill or whatever. And I had my husband, you know, put his hand down and I traced around it and cut it out. And I just said, this hand holds the key to my heart. Yeah, that one was fun. I liked that one. And look, here's my stamp. So see, I punched, or my punch, I punched out of the same page, right, as the hand to get this kind of pattern over here. All right. Obviously not consistent in journaling. Oh, so the prompt was dream vacation list. Gosh, you guys, this paper, I think I tipped all these in is what I did. I think I prepped the journal and tipped it in and used this paper stack because I just love it. And I don't, like, it doesn't go with every week, but oh my gosh. And so I had this little Project Life card or whatever. I obviously didn't do this prompt. Christmas. Oh, arrows is the prompt. And so, and it doesn't flip up. So this is just the paper. Oh, so this card had an arrow on it. It says, look what I saw. And I did a little journaling in there. Oh yeah, this was a hard day, hard week. Our dog unexpectedly was very, very sick and died like overnight. This was a very, this was hard. And so, here I made, traditions was the quote, and ooh, it's gonna make me cry. We collect ornaments as our family tradition since I was a kid, and now we do it with our kids and anything. So anyway, and this looks like Bailey. This was a little terrier, and that's what she looked like. This was a cutout from something else. Anyway, so I glued it on an ornament, and I talked about the tradition of ornaments. And then this year we added, obviously, an ornament about her to our tree. And then, okay, so here's the kind of journaling, if you will, kind of Christmas, regatta. I don't know. Oh, we went to Magic Mountain. That's why it's in here. We went to Six Flags. Yep. I don't know what day we went, but I can tell you that's why I tipped in this map. So, gosh, you guys, that's why we journal, right? That's exactly why, because I don't remember that necessarily. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, made a scrapbook page about it, but like what fun to just kind of have it tucked in there. And then this one was week 53, my first initial, and because it went into January, they did the first week of January. And so I just put an A there for Allison, obviously, and then made a flip up. And then things that start with A. So kind of cool. And then this was my little just paper clip I made. And so like each week I would just move it to that page, obviously, to kind of help me, you know, find my place in the book because it was getting a little fat, obviously. And then this is the last. But gosh, you guys, this is like, I don't know if it's plasticky and like really good. I love Lang products. So anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's been a long time. Obviously it's now 2020. It's been, well, this was all of 2014. So ended in 2015. It's been 5 years, obviously, since this little beauty was put up on the shelf. It's obviously completely ripped out of the, you know, binding here. I could probably tape that a little bit, but it was so much fun and so cool to have it all in one place. I definitely do not do this now with my Fauxbonichi or Daily Creative Journal or whatever we call it. I basically do 1 month, maybe 2 months in a book. And my current book, like right here, this is just whatever month we're in, April. And it's fat. So I don't know, because I do a page a day, sometimes 2 pages a day, right? As opposed to a weekly format, which, you know, I think is sometimes a good idea also. I mean, and a lot of fun. And if you don't have like the time, the energy, the desire, any of it, right, to do a full page, or much less 2 pages, on, I'm just trying to find, well, here's today's, right? So I'm going to do these 2 pages for one day. If you don't want to do this, I know some of you do a weekly layout and you could get a whole week on here, which is just really great. And your year would fit in here. So something to think about. Obviously, I really enjoyed the prompts. I do enjoy a little bit of a challenge, and it sometimes helps me say, oh, I remember I have that thing tucked away that I haven't used, or, oh, I have to find blue, you know? And so sometimes it sparks a little bit of a place to start your page on. I've tried a few others. I think I've shared with you some other journals that I've started, especially in art journaling, but not necessarily with my daily journaling. So anyway, this was super fun. There are many, many, many videos on YouTube about it, obviously, and you can look it up and go see everyone else's you know, pages as well, and the original artist. I'll see if I can link it below, because it was so long ago. And but I know they have other projects now. I know she's doing, Ray specifically is doing, I think, like a pocket journal thing right now or something. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. It's been fun for me to look back through it and get a little inspiration and remember some of the things. I might leave it out. Well, I am going to leave it out on my desk and maybe pull from it some ideas and maybe bring them into my my current journal for my daily creative journal. All right, so that's it for me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you are staying safe and you are well, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.